Damn. Price. Let's just talk about that right now. Get it out of the way. It's $2,000. It's $2,000. It's $2,000. It was really hard for me to get that figure, to get my mind wrapped around that sticker price. But when you really think about it and you think about what it offers you in turn, what it could potentially save you money on, this is a long term. You get this for the long haul. And so when you start to really take into consideration all the things that it can do over the long run, then you may or may not be able to justify the price. So it is $2,000. $2,000. Number one question I get asked on this: how fast could it go? How fast can you go, bro? Hey man, how fast is that? How fast is it? How fast is it? Everyone always wants to know how fast this board goes. I always tell them what the Evolve website tells them, but you gotta keep in mind with these AT tires, it's slower. So what I found in a straight line with no incline, I can go about 22 miles an hour with these. On an incline, it's at 19, and then of course battery life, but those are both assuming full charge. So that's fast enough, honestly, for me. Hills are where this thing just demolishes. It shines. I don't think any other board can really compete with the Evolve because of its, first of all, dry belt system and its battery. So the belts give it really, really good kind of pulling and torque capabilities to launch you up those hills. Like I accelerate up hills. And then as far as like negatives go, it's just it's not the board itself. It's nothing when you're riding the board. When you're on the board and you're riding, nothing's wrong with it. Everything's great. But it's when you're trying to maneuver it and carry it and take it from place to place. It's a pain in the ass. Like I can't really pick this up right now. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Okay. We got it. You see, so it's just not easy because this back end is a lot heavier than this front end. So you end up having to grip the board somewhere back here. You have to use your arm and all your muscles, and no one wants to do that. It's not a skateboard. You're used to doing this and this and this and just la-di-da-di-da. You can't do that with the Evolve. You have to take care of it. You have to use two hands. You have to really try. It doesn't want to be moved. It wants to stay on the ground. It wants to go and be driven or ridden. Would you drive or ride with? I think it's ridden, but it does have drive system. I don't know. So yeah, that's really it. Everything else about the board is great. If you're looking at these boards and you're comparing brands, I would say this is the way to go. Outside of the price point, it beats most other competitors in every other area. It's the only one that has double kingpin trucks, which is huge if you're a snowboarder like me. It literally makes you feel like you're snowboarding, which I don't know if any other board can do that right now. And then, of course, the AT wheels. So to me, this board just has a lot of exclusives that no other board can really boast right now. A lot of companies have like similar stats, but this one has certain stats that it has categories that other brands can't even weigh in on. So yeah, I love it. If you want to get into electric skateboarding, I highly recommend this beauty.